Hello viewers, many thanks for joining us once again. When does discipline cross the line into tragedy? Should any child ever lose their life after being punished in school? And what really happened inside a classroom in Anambra State that has now triggered a police manhunt? These are the painful questions confronting many Nigerians after the death of a 12-year-old student whose passing has sparked grief, outrage, and renewed debate about corporal punishment in schools. As investigations begin pressing into the events that led to the child's death, one teacher is now being sought by police over allegations that have shocked the nation. The Anambra State Police Command has launched a manhunt for a teacher accused of allegedly flogging a 12-year-old student in an incident that authorities say resulted in the child's death. The case has been handed to the Safe School Initiative Unit of the command, reflecting the seriousness with which police are treating the matter. While the investigation is still in its early stages, officials say every effort is being made to locate the teacher and establish exactly what happened. According to the police public relations officer in Anambra State, Tochukwu Ikenga, the incident occurred on July 16th in Adaziani, located in Anocha local government area. He explained that the Safe School Initiative operations had been actively under the leadership of Assistant Commissioner of Police Harrison Oruru. The specialist unit has been tasked not only with tracing the suspect but also with conducting a comprehensive investigation into the circumstances surrounding the student's death. Police say they received the report on the evening of the incident, and officers attached to the Nneni division immediately responded. According to the command, the child was rushed to a nearby hospital in an attempt to save his life. Despite those efforts, medical personnel later confirmed that the student died while receiving treatment. The tragedy has left family members, classmates, and members of the wider community searching for answers. As part of the investigation, the body of the deceased has been deposited at the hospital mortuary, where an autopsy will be conducted. Police also confirmed that photographs of the victim were taken during the preliminary investigation. According to the command, officers observed visible marks of violence on different parts of the child's body. Those observations are expected to form part of the evidence investigators will examine alongside medical findings and witness statements. At this stage, however, it is important to emphasize that the allegations remain under investigation. Police have announced that they are searching for the teacher in connection with the incident, but no court has determined criminal responsibility. The purpose of the ongoing investigation is to establish the facts, gather evidence, and determine whether criminal charges should ultimately be filed. As with every criminal investigation, due process remains essential. The case has also reignited national debate over corporal punishment in Nigerian schools. While some schools have historically used physical punishment as a disciplinary measure, concerns have continued to grow over its potential consequences, particularly when excessive force is alleged. Child's rights advocates have repeatedly argued that schools should adopt safer and more constructive disciplinary approaches that protect the dignity, safety, and well-being of students while maintaining order in the classroom. Supporters of stronger child protection laws argue that incidents such as this highlight the need for clearer enforcement of safeguarding policies in educational institutions. They say schools have a responsibility not only to educate children, but to also provide an environment where every student is protected from harm. Others have called for additional training for teachers on positive behavioral management techniques that do not involve physical punishment. The activation of the Safe School Initiative is also significant. The program was established to strengthen security within educational institutions and improve responses to incidents affecting students and staff. By assigning the investigations to the specialist units, the police are signaling that they regard the matter as one involving not only an individual allegation, but also broader concerns about students' safety within schools. As investigations continue, police are expected to interview school staffs, students, and other witnesses who have information relevant to the incident. Medical findings from the autopsy will also play a critical role in determining the exact cause of death and whether the injuries observed are consistent with the allegations currently being investigated. Those findings may ultimately become key evidence should the matter proceed to court. For the family of the young student, however, the legal process cannot erase the pain of losing a child. A classroom that should have been a place of learning has instead become the center of a criminal investigation. As the search for the teacher continues, many Nigerians will be hoping that the investigation is thorough, transparent, and guided entirely by the evidence. Beyond this individual case, the tragedy has once again raised an important national question. How can schools maintain discipline while ensuring that every child returns home safely at the end of the school day? If you found this report insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am Cassie Tony, and many thanks for watching.